What up, YouTube? It's your boy Artie Kicks. It's just like that. We back with another sup, y'all. So this artist named Knox reached out to me. He emailed me, and what caught my attention is the fact that his first name is my last name. Yes, I just gave y'all a little information about me. Now I'm scared for my safety. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but anyway, life goes on. Hopefully for me. Whatever. So he got this song out called Why, and he got a couple other songs out too that I'm gonna have to check out soon. But we're about to get into this first one. Y'all, look, enough talking. Y'all, this is Knox Hill, Why. Y'all ready? Let's go.
Why do these thoughts happen in my mind? Was I born to just conform, go follow a straight line? Working up.
He said, why do these thoughts happen in my mind? Was I born to just conform, go follow a straight line? Woo! Already he got me thinking about some stuff, man.
Thoughts happen in my mind. Was I born to just conform, go follow a straight line? Working 9 to 5, wine and dine, grow a family, live our lives, pay my taxes all on time, shaking hands with Uncle Sam and smile?
Yeah, bro, exactly. That didn't sit right with me ever. I was just watching, probably about 30-45 minutes ago, I was watching this video on the Graham Stephan channel, and it was a dude on there that called in, and he was a Chick-fil-A franchise owner, and it had me thinking about business, you know. And every time I ever walked into a place or corporation and try to ask for employment and try to see if I can pass this interview so I can get a job with this company that I really didn't want to work for, because I didn't really want to work for anybody, but I didn't know what I wanted to do, and how uncomfortable it made me to think, oh wait, am I supposed to be here for X amount of time, retire, and then life? Like, it never felt right to me. It never sat right with me ever. I guess this man feeling the same way, cuz. What's this hat?
Shaking hands with Uncle Sam and smile? Why do people gotta suffer, huh? Why can't we love each other? All this black and white divides our lives. These police lines and homicides creates a tide. The storm divides where we can't trust each other.
Oh man, he got a Make America Great Again hat. Oh, a lot of folks gonna have something to say about this in my comment section. I already know.
As these police lines and homicides creates a tide. The storm divides where we can't trust each other. Why can't we live as brothers? Why we killing undercovers, huh? What does Sean Suter? We may never know the shooter, but still I sit and pray on life's freeway that one day we can all know why. And why they tell me that I'm acting black. When I rap, I just spit and say the facts. Cause if you grew up where I grew up, you understand my past.
Yeah, I like what he's saying though. He might have put this hat on, but he was like, you know, why we all gotta be against each other? You know, why we just can't, you know, just get along? That's one thing too I dislike about, you know, when folks saying like, why you acting black because you're a white rapper. This dude to me is not acting black. He don't sound black. He most certainly don't look black. He's just rapping. It's just music.
When I rap, I just spit and say the facts. Cause if you grew up where I grew up, you understand my past. You go do the math. My best friend's dead, the other show, they making bail. I've been through hell, but oh well. Growing up a white kid in a county that was all black. They used to call me honky, they used to call me cracker. Basketball, they pick me last, and when I win, they kick my ass. But hip hop is what I have, so stand back. Why they
Yo, that's actually pretty cool though. If that's really the case for him and he grew up in a black neighborhood, I'm sure he experienced that type of racism towards him, you know what I'm saying, or discrimination towards him, even though they might have somewhat accepted him, somewhat allowed him in there, but there still was, you know, just making fun of him, teasing him, just bullying him around and whatnot. But for him to flip the switch and become a rapper, you know, for something that's predominantly, you know, black within the industry, that's kind of cool.
Me last, and when I win, they kick my ass. But hip hop is what I have, so stand back. Why did Mac Miller have to die before he turned 30? I guess that's why I'm paying homage, sipping on his 40. And I'll be honest, I ain't really feeling. But Ariana left him, couldn't handle all his feelings. Man, I've been there, feeling like a circle in a room full of squares. You know that you're there, but there's no one who cares. Well, you better say your prayers and look up and just hope that there's someone out there who hears. Why? And why is everyone on Instagram so much better looking? While we worry about a filter and the angle which you took it. When you snap the picture, tell me, is it real life you hooked in? Always living through a screen, looking as happy as can be. I just look at people's stories and go, That ain't me. Let's talk about these cyberbullies, fake accounts, and who's supporting victims. Made depression rates and mental health amongst his age. These kids are cutting loose.
Wow, you know, he now he's really getting into something, man. As far as what we all see on social media and stuff, and the comparison and how people are putting on this fake happy life, and you know, it's been talked about 1,000,000+ times by 1,000,000 different people, but it is so true. It's
Look up and just hope that there's someone out there that hears why. And why is everyone on Instagram so much better looking? While we worry about a filter and that even through a screen, looking as happy as can be. I just look at people's stories and go, that ain't me. Let's talk about these cyberbullies, fake accounts, and who's supporting victims. Made depression rates and mental health amongst this age. These kids are cutting, losing weight, and all because of what they say on a page. Never spoken in person, but I know.
Yes, them cyberbullies, bro. It's crazy. I never thought that it would get to that place, you know. So much of it is really words on the screen. That's how I have to look at it. Being someone that has the following that I have and being exposed to hundreds of thousands of people each month around the world, people are going to say some stupid, hurtful things. It has so much to do with your character as the individual as to how you perceive that information. But understanding so much of who you are, which is something very hard for a lot of people to do, especially the youth that are being bullied. Getting a good understanding and grasp of yourself, you won't be bothered by what people are saying on the internet. If they can't physically harm you, then the words shouldn't even emotionally harm you. Anyone can say anything about me online and I wouldn't give a flying fuck. I've done enough damage to myself over the years, bringing myself down to the point where somebody else saying something about me, I can't see you. I could type those words on the screen about myself if I wanted to, but I'm not. So the fact that you're saying it, what? Bye. You can go now. Stop wasting your time.
Of what they say on a page, never spoken in person, but I know that you're beautiful and you know that you're worth it, so work it. Haters hate because they're worth less, trying to clip our wings before we even fly. As we walk with our heads down, never look into the sky, but you gotta shrug that dirt off your shoulder and just rise. Little youngin', never let them see you cry, never dread to ask why. And why the rappers like to mumble, touchdown with a catchy hook, but on the verse they fumble. Why they talking about hoes and acting like we own these women, saying that they'll smack a bitch for acting different. Always judge you for your body, how you working that waistline, but all the makeup you apply can hide the person that's inside.
Now that's real though. Like when a lot of times when I listen to rap, a lot of rap that I listen to growing up, I listen to mumble rap and listen to just how much they degrade women. It be having me think about the women that listen to that music, and it kind of molds and shapes their subconscious mind to thinking that those things that these guys are saying is perfectly acceptable. Like if I drive through the hood of Atlanta right now, I feel like I'll see a whole lot of women that will accept what these men think of them. is very, very unfortunate, and it's very, very real.
Acting different. Always judge you for your body, how you working that waistline, but all the makeup you apply can hide the person that's inside. I'm more concerned about your mind. I ain't one to role play, but Jay cheats on Beyonce and we're taught that it's okay. That's the world that we living in. Your iPhone is tapped and the government is listening.
Yeah.
So don't say the word bomb unless I'm fit to blow. Global warming don't exist, we're just melting through the poles. But you ain't gotta worry about it, you can just roll. Go to the store, buy a semi, get some weapons and reload. Then go roll up in the school and let the chamber just explode. Go and think the NRA for all that fucking gun control, huh? And why they make my country great again? When was that? When we slaughtered all the Indians? We took their lands and gave their grants and we shook hands, but then made plans to fuck them all over.
And I didn't think he was gonna get on the subject of gun control and folks running up at schools with guns, and then even taking it as far back as saying, hey, make America great again. Look how we got here in the first place. We took it from the Indians. Like,
we slaughtered all the Indians, we took their lands and gave their grants and we shook hands, but then made plans to fuck them all over. Give them liquor in casinos and we told them to get sober. Traded trees for bulldozers, rode on their emotions. This race divides my country and I'm sick of the explosion, so fuck it all exposure. Why? And why did Kaepernick have to take a knee? What happened to his team? What happened to free speech? They kicked him off the team and then I ran him off the league, cause he stood for something greater than his salary and dreams.
Yup, real talk, real talk. I agree with that. I agree with that. A lot of people gonna get mad at me right now for saying it, but I do agree with that. It doesn't even matter so much about what he felt was the representation of the anthem and the flag, as much as what he himself was not being spoken about and not being said, and how we were just kind of following tradition that needed to be kind of changed or reiterated after all these years. It was just like, okay, this is what this stands for. This is what it's always stood for. It was molded in this negative / positive way, but now that we have a better understanding, why is it still the same? And you can say that in regards to your state laws, because there's some laws in Georgia that could use some refreshing, to say the least.
Than his salary and dreams. But this is not a game. They say that we're born equal, but if you're poor, it ain't the same. Why? And why ain't Knox blow? I ball up.
Yeah, they say that we are born equal, but if you're poor, it's not the same. That just sparked an idea in my head. I don't know if any of y'all are watching this that are from Australia, but one thing I heard about the way Australians move is in society, it's almost as if everyone is equal. You know, no matter what your pay scale is, someone that is very, very wealthy and well off, you won't see them flaunting the nicest cars and jewelry. I've never been to Australia. I don't know how true this is. I only heard this, but you won't see them flaunting a lot of their wealth, because over there, this is what I heard, that people actually look down upon people that make themselves seem to be better or have more than others, which is crazy because it's kind of the opposite here in the States. If you look like you're poor or have less, then you're treated as such. And if you look like you have more, people flaunt to you. Especially here in Atlanta, people run to you.
But this is not a game. They say that we're born equal, but if you're poor, it ain't the same. Why? And why ain't Knox blow? I ball out at these shows. I'm feeling comatose. If one more person tells me that I'm dope, I swear I overdose. Damn.
Woo! He said, yo, he feeling himself right now. He said, if one more person tell me that I'm dope, I swear I'll overdose. Ah, he's stupid.
Just had twin daughters, added 2 more to my ledger. I want to tell them it gets better. I guess that's why I pour my heart and soul into these letters.
He said, I just had twin daughters, added 2 more to my legend. That's dope.
I want to tell them it gets better. I guess that's why I pour my heart and soul into these letters, asking why.
Okay, Knox Hill. Okay, Knox Hill, that wasn't bad at all, bro. I see you. I'm going to be honest, I still feel like he has so much fine tuning to do in order to make his craft that much better, but he's not bad at all. He has it. You know, it's there. It's just getting there, making it that much better. Anyway, y'all, if y'all like my reaction to Knox Hill, why? You know what to do. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the video is going to be down in the description box below. Follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Arctic Kicks. To the next one.